Well, my name is Karla Dieseldorff, and I played Susan Trent. Well, Susan is a very good woman. She loves her husband, Greg. She's, I would say, kind of like your typical housewife, but with a little bit of sass and a little bit of she's kind of alluring and sensual, but very loving. She's just a nice woman. And a couple of bad things happen to her, She gets cheated on by her nasty husband with her own sister, which is the worst thing you can do to a person. I mean, who cheats on you with your sister? And that just devastates her completely. Just working with the crew, it was really great because, and I have to say this, you will never be able to tell when you watch the film, but I was absolutely sick. I mean, so sick I could not even hold myself up, especially during the last weekend that we were shooting. And the director, the producer, the crew, just the house we were working at, they were so phenomenal with me. They treated me with so much respect, consideration, just to see that human part of them. Like, they're extremely talented. You can tell just the way they do everything is absolutely professional. But the way they treated me as a person, when I felt at my worst, it was just it completely took my heart. I realize now that I can scream like a horror movie. It's amazing how they work the light, so that it looks light and dark. It's very cool to see how they can achieve all the different shadows and just the special effects. The special effects, there's masks involved, there's blood, there are so many theatrical things that you have to use in a horror film. And at the same time, you have to make it believable so it doesn't look cheesy. So it's kind of very hard to accomplish, and it's one of those things that can go really good or really bad. Thank God we achieved a very good part of this one. But it's very interesting because it's nothing like I had ever done before. I love my death scene. Does that sound bad? That I love dying? First of all, the guy, the guy that I'm playing, that's killing me, Raphael. I know you guys call him a different name, but Lou, I love him so much. Schizo, yes, he's great. But just working with him is really cool because he's not a scary guy. In reality, he's like a teddy bear. He's an absolute sweetheart, and I love him. But working with him, it was very nice because he's so scary, and we got to feed over each other's energy very well. So even though it was a difficult scene to shoot because everything had to be timed so perfectly, we achieved a very good combo. The both of us. And I love that it had a lot of physical contact. He had to pull me, and I had to fall onto his feet and stuff like that. And I could have easily gotten hurt, and I didn't get hurt at all. So, and it looks real. I loved it. It was probably the most favorite part of it, just because I knew that my death scene would be the longest one. So it made me feel special. Jerry is very nice, but at the same time, he knows what he wants, and he won't stop until he gets it. And if he has to shoot something 11 times, he has to take 11 takes for something, he will. And he doesn't let you go. And if you have to cry 11 times, or you have to scream 100 times for one take, you have to do the same thing. Because he's a perfectionist. I mean, he knows his job, he knows what he's doing. And he has a vision, and he wants to achieve that vision no matter what.